So today topic is technical department in garment industry. How technical department should work from the first step. So technical department objectives to achieve the right fit. Basically, right fit is missing here. So right fit. Okay. So below points to follow right block pattern specs, we have to follow whenever we get any tech pack, right block pattern and specs. Select the right swing threads, needle and machinery. Right swing thread means we have to consider if the fabric is very lightweight fabric, then normally we use 120 ticket thread, but there are threads available even 150 ticket also. They are very fine and they have the stretchability. So when you stitch, then it gets stretched. So the puckering will be less in that thread. So we have to use thread with the recommended from the mill. Needle and machinery. Needle is also very important, like for a satin or any printed fabric. When we stitch, then yarn pulls. So if the yarn pulls, then it's a big major defect. So we have to see that needle. And machinery is sometimes, style is very new style. Factories doesn't have that machinery, like many styles buyer needs smocking. So smocking should have they should have machine in house to make the samples. Test the right interlining. Interlining is very important part of our garment, because if you don't use the right interlining or right temperature of the heat setting, time, weight in the fusing machine, then results will not be okay. So interlining testing from the lab is very important, and accordingly sample or production needs to be monitored. And whenever you go to a factory where you see the interlining machine, always there should not be any window behind the machine. They should be with the wall, so the heat and is not changing. Okay, so that is important. Follow the right construction and workmanship. Obviously, any samples we are making has to have the proper construction, so that the appearance is good and fit is good and it is production friendly. Suggestion and options for fitting and construction. Again, if we get specs from buyer, if the specs are not matching, we can communicate to the buyer to change, or if we don't have time, then we immediately do not waste the time and then make the option along with the buyer options. So this is the workflow of our technical department. Technical tech pack received from merchant. Merchant means they are dealing with buyer. So they buyer sends to them, and they send this pattern development. After tech pack, we send this to the factory to develop the pattern. And based on this, the factory make the costing marker and give the tentative price for new tech pack. And we send this merchant send this costing to buyer, and after buyer sees okay, style looks okay and cost is okay, then they ask for develop the sample. So developing samples means sometimes we get 50 samples, and then out of 50 they say okay, 40 proto samples they are asking us to make. 10 they dropped. Or here costing marker, maybe we get 70 cost marker, but some costing is not okay, so they choose only 40, and after 40 they choose 30. And after proto samples, if anything they want to see again before SMS or fit sample, then revise proto, otherwise SMS and fit samples. So again, after proto also there is a dropping. So like 40 30 proto samples, maybe buyer given us only 30 samples to make SMS and fit. And after this, again, if there is any comments, then revise SMS or fit sample. Otherwise, it will go directly to the PP sample or size set. Actually, PP oblique size set is same. Some buyers take one size and some buyers take two, three sizes. So that is why we write size set. So after SMS also, they send SMS, get the orders, and if styles is selling well, then they will give this styles to make the production. So PP samples. So out of 30 also, maybe 20 samples are okay to got the orders, and 10 is dropped. So after PP and size set, and PP and size set has to be perfectly as per the production. Everything, fabric, stitching, fit, everything has to be trims, all has to be the production, from production. So, and then if any changes or comment, then we send revised fit sample. Or if there is only small changes, like in PP, the neck band is like 1 inch. Now buyer says make it 3/4. So we just make one mock-up and attach with the sample, and we seal that. But if they says pant, the hip is tight, they want to add 1 inch. So 1 inch is quite big. So especially on denims and all, we cannot just take a chance. Okay, we added and proceed the production. No, we have to again ask buyer to take the PP revised PP sample and give us the approval, because some fittings we cannot compromise. Okay, like armhole or chest fitting or hip fitting. And this, after this, free for production. So till here, all samples are controlled by the technical team. Okay.